Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals, it is Joshie here, and... Ugh, that was weird. I am back with Detective Pikachu Returns. Now, we're about to visit Pikachu after our streetwise investigation together, discovering that it's most likely a Ditto doing most of the crimes. Also, Pikachu in that time did some of his own investigating. Let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visitations are allowed in the afternoon. You can visit your Pokemon a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Are you ready to visit your partner? Yes. Then follow me. I wonder if I could come earlier if I'm a little stuck and see what he says.
Yes.
So, this is a visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait. What is it, Tim? Nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Max, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel gonna think when she sees me talking to him? If we're gonna go and keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking really hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing! Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you'd been solving cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How are you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctively understood each other's feelings from the start. Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know. You've studied so much about Pokemon that it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I always felt this way, that I want to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah. A Pokemon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know.
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling, and that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
I remember that day so clearly. The Ursa ring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All the Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him. And when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Oh, I gotta talk to her to start it?
Yes.
Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Here's Pikachu. I wonder if Tim's made any progress in the investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure it's okay letting her see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. Haha, well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now, I can see all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk about, too. Come on, let's pull our information.
Hey.
What have you found? I found this photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza. Check it out. It's a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you that's not me. The other Pikachu's a real culprit. But that's your hat in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obvious that it isn't me, right? Oh yeah, there's no lines on its back. I just realised that. Right, you've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. Exactly. And I'm curious about that thing on its back. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now too. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean?
Hey.
Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Oh, sorry, give me 2 seconds. My hair is driving me nuts here, but I don't want to cut it myself, so I'll tuck it between my ears and hopefully get a haircut sometime soon. That's fine. No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. Don't know where I went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologise. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. That's important. Oh, what's important is what to do next. Yeah, and as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now that's an interesting theory.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Pikachu, what kinds of Pokemon are helping you in here? There's a lot of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric moves. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray's the culprit at all. If he were, the PPB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know how his friend Mightyana is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, but Luxray's worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mightyana usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mightyana and let you know how it's doing. Thanks, Tim.
Hey.
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. We get to fill in Pikachus.
Mm-hmm.
Which Pokemon committed the crime? Pikachu! Jokes, it's Ditto.
Oh.
A Ditto? Huh? Yeah, a Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell, and I didn't see a Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should have been in the detainment cell. Guess I better search the other rooms in the station. I feel like more than just her testimony. Anyway, doesn't matter. If the PBB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What's it, Tim? Excuse me. What's it, Tim? I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seems to be examining the scene of the crime. A crime which already had a culprit? That's kind of suspicious. I really don't want to be suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he's up to. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk. A lot of a jerk. A fuckface of a jerk. But still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But... Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down, you're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged the Slowpoke statue. The devices may have some other function as well. I wonder what Brad was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could just ask him. But if he was up to something shady, he might just give us a runaround. In that case, maybe you should ask the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him too. So, about how those cube-shaped devices work. I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who have seen those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they have to say. Alright, now, before I move, Kyrie, you stay down there. And Mochi, you sit with your sister over here, okay? Oh, no, Kyrie, no one up. My ankles and legs are hurting because I have to hook them under, hold you girls on the chair. No, you stay, baby. You stay down there. Alright. Now, obviously, I could shut the girls out of the room while I do recordings, but I'm not that type of an asshole. If Jake was here at the time, it might be easier, but no, I'm not that much of an asshole. Visiting time is over. Oh, I wish we had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Ugh, not this. Darn it. Wait, what is it, Pikachu? It's just like yesterday. That feeling when I'm about to lose my memories and my body's moving on its own. Pikachu! It's no use. Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now. He was like that after our first visit too. I'm worried about him. Entertainment Day 2, Tim, Evening, or as some would say, evening. There are 2 things we need to do. First, find Brad. Second, look into what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Is Brad that man we saw at the plaza? You know him, right? I hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of this case. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, but we don't know for sure that that'll even happen. Let's just concentrate on uncovering the truth. Oh, and one more thing. If we see Mightyena, we need to check and see how it's doing. Mightyena? Yeah, Pikachu asked me to check on it. Apparently it's friends with a Luxray in the station. Wow, you talked about all that. It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Not weird, Tim. Exceptional. Thanks, Rachel. I'm glad I opened up to you. Detectives? Oh, sorry. I guess we shouldn't keep talking here. No, that's fine. Were you talking about Brad just now? Yeah, there's something we'd like to ask him about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, he just headed out to 2nd Avenue on new orders. Really? Thanks for letting us know. Okay, we're headed to 2nd Avenue, right? Let's go hear what Brad has to say. I will in a second, but I need to check around because people might be around that I need to be talking to. Alright, let's just talk to you first. Alright, Pig Knight? Wait, I can't remember yours. Alright, Pig Knight? Oh no, you were Super Southern, mate. I don't know. When we get to the campsite, you're in charge of the fire. Getting the fire, or fucking whatever. Doesn't matter. I have nothing important to say. No, we're just going down here. There's no use talking to you guys at the moment. Got to remember I need to click for that one. I always forget. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's just, we're going to go under here. Oh, pumpkaboo. The 10 is still there. Alright. Let's just start with these police officers.
Excuse me.
Good evening. May I ask you some questions? Is something the matter? Did anything unusual happen in the city today? What do you mean by unusual? I mean, we respond to incidents every day. With so many Pokemon-related incidents lately, I feel like things are anything but usual. Sounds like a lot to deal with. It may be a lot, but it's my job. All I can do is keep doing my best. If danger is at hand, you can trust Rhyme City Police to protect and serve. Excuse me, I was hoping I could ask you about something. Did anything unusual happen in the city today? Well, there were a number of incidents. Would you like me to tell you about each one? Listing them all could take a while. No, I don't need that much detail. I'm just looking for more general information. Sorry to trouble you. It sounds like your department is really busy. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Anything to protect the peace of our fine city. Okay, but like, what else?
Machamp!
Machamp, unparalleled strength. Champ! Machamp, champ! Wow, check out those muscles. No. Just look at my Machamp. Aren't his muscles a sight to behold? He certainly looks extremely strong. Oh, go there. Where's that? Oh, I can't talk to him yet? Oh.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help earlier. Mind if I ask you some more questions? Are you here to ask about my Impotent again? No, this time it's about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? No, that was it. And Impotent still hasn't come back. I wonder what that poor little guy's doing at the police station right now. Yeah, me too. He could be lonely in there. I'm more worried that he's getting up to his usual pranks and causing trouble with the police. He's always got so much excess energy to burn. I can only hope he behaves himself and gets it let out soon. That's the thing though, if these are people's Pokemon, right, and they've done something bad for the first time ever, and like they haven't murdered or attacked people, like stole someone's food and stole someone's couple of shiny things, then would you not release them on bounds of like behave type of thing? I mean, you would if that's your general thing. Oh, you need help. I don't know what to do.
Excuse me.
Is everything okay? Well, I live on a back street just off the Fountain Plaza, you see, and I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now, whenever I'm walking through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. The strange voice? Yeah, but when I turn around to see who's making it, there's never a soul in sight. Do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. There's a logical explanation. I hope so, but until I know what that voice is in there, the plaza's just too creepy for me to go anywhere near. The case of Rhyme City's ghost. Doesn't it make you curious, Tim? It sure does. Let's investigate. Thanks for your help. All I want is to feel safe enough to walk through the plaza again. I mean, don't tell the cops, they'll arrest the Pumpkaboo or something. Yeah, look, I'm just seeing where I can go. Okay, you can be talked to again. I'll prepare more questions for your next quiz. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. Sure, can't wait. I called the police, so I'm sure they'll do something about it soon. I I hope the police can take care of this quickly. Oh, you two, you shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. You should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? It sounds like a police officer came this way. Ow. I think Brad must have gone this way. And so should we. Just to keep an eye out for the angry Pokemon. Now then, we're going to have to detain the Pokemon properly. It's Brad. And it sounds like you're just about to detain a Pokemon. Back Alley Outlaw. Mightyena.
Oh.
It's a Mightyena. Wait, Tim, isn't that... Yeah, that's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check up on. Luxray's friend. Well, well, if it isn't our great detective. You're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mightyena is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, this same Mightyena was previously involved in an altercation with Luxray. This Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad! And you are? Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. Just look at this Mightyena, Brad. The poor thing's injured. Please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for the Mightyena? I'll make sure it receives treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No, it won't. We'll treat Mightyena ourselves then. Who are you two? My, who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's just get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure a Pokemon can help? We'll go find one right away. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Maybe we can find a Chansey or an Ordino or an Indeedee or something. Okay, let's have a look around the city. Okay, I guess I have to find someone to help first. I'm wondering what Pokemon we could find. Maybe there's a Chatot in the plaza? Oh, I'm getting mid-lower abdomen. You know what? It's my body. It's just usually like this. It's like, oh, let's hurt because we can. Actually, I should have gone the other way first. Okay. Have you got anything?
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help earlier. Do you mind if we have some questions? About my Inteleon? No, this is about something else. Did anything strange happen after we talked? Inteleon hasn't come back yet, has he? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. The shop's sure is lonely without Inteleon. It's hard to tell for sure, but I think even the flowers are drooping a bit. Inteleon always took such good care of them. I really hope you can come home soon. I'm just going to talk to you, but nope, I wish I didn't. Shut up.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help earlier. Do you mind if we ask you some questions about my Morpeko? I already told you everything I know. No, this is about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Excuse me. Not really. I was shocked after they took my Morpeko from me that I couldn't find the motivation to do anything else today. Did you just try going to police station? You might be able to visit Morpeko. Oh, the thought never even occurred to me. I'll try visiting tomorrow. I do like the entrance sound. Alright. Let's start at this end. The news is on. Looks like there's Pokemon related. At this rate, they will never stop. Isn't this cup kinda... vintage flavor? Misty! Whoa! A Pokemon! Hey, Sinisty! Stop startling the customer. That's not his voice, but anyway. Wait. Is this an antique form, Sinisty? Could you let me see under your teacup really quick? Sin? Oh, look! There's a mark! This means you're a rare little Sinisty, aren't you? What do you mean by antique form, Rachel? Most Sinisty are phony form Sinisty that inhabit forged teacups. but every now and then, a Sinisty takes up residence in a valuable antique teacup. You can tell if the cup's genuine antique by its mark of authenticity on the bottom. They're seriously rare. Wow, Rachel, you're not just knowledgeable, you've got an excellent eye for detail too. Misty! Misty! Looks like it's happy to receive so many compliments. It must be able to sense your excitement, Rachel.
Hey.
Hi, Tim. Welcome. Perfect timing, actually. I've got a favor to ask. How can I help? I can't get the lid off this jar. Could you please open it for me? Sure, if that's all you need. The lid won't budge. No good, eh? It was worth a shot. I ordered some gourmet preserves to use on my cooking, but I guess you could say I'm in a jam. A strong Pokemon might be able to open it. Yeah, I think you're on. Oh my god, I think you're onto something there. Can you think of any Pokemon in the area strong enough to open an especially stubborn jar lid? Not off the top of my head, but I can keep an eye out for one. Thanks, Tim. Go ahead and take the jar with you.
Hey.
No. Okay. That's fine.
Hey.
I was talking to Milcery. Anyway. Lotta! Ludicolo. Looks like she's dancing. What do you suppose it is? I wonder if she's asking where Pikachu is. Say, what's a teapot doing here?
Tea?
Poltergeist, a flavor steeped in mystery. Polty? What? Something's in there? That's a poltergeist. It's a Pokemon that lives in a teapot. Oh yeah, one day it just showed up out of the blue, and it's been here ever since. Okay, let's just go open this jar. And then we'll be back. Back. We'll be back again. Move fire hydrant. Obviously it's Machamp, and I'm sure a lot of Pokemon could probably open this. Machamp!
Yes.
He sure looks strong. Have you come to check out my awesome Machamp? I'm so proud of him. Not exactly. Oh, maybe he can help us out with our problem. See, we've been looking for a Pokemon that can open up this jar of jam. Oh, that'll be a piece of cake. I mean, it's jam, but like, you get the idea. Give it a twist, Machamp. Jump! Jump! Wow, great job. He opened the jar like it was nothing. Ha! A little thing like that isn't even a warm-up for my super-powered partner. Thanks a lot. We've got to get this back to Pablo. Oh, cool. It takes me back. Good to see you back, Tim. How'd it go? Great. Here, take a look. Oh, what Pokemon did you ask for help? A Machamp popped the lid right off for us. A Machamp? Sounds like that stubborn jar lid never stood a chance. Anyway, I better whip you up a little thank you gift with these preserves. Thanks very much, but we can wait till another time. Are you sure? Yeah, we're in the middle of an investigation, and if Pikachu didn't get to try some too, I'd never hear the end of it. True that. Well then, I'll hold off for making something until all three of you can stop by together. Thanks, Pablo.
Hey.
Hey, Tim. I take it Pikachu's not out yet? No, he's not. Sorry to hear that. He's one of my favorite regulars, so this place kind of gets lonely when he's not around. Alright, now I can talk to these people. I keep coming back to this cafe. I keep coming back to this cafe. I keep doing the same fucking voice. This cafe every day to get more and more of this coffee. The rich flavor is simply the best. Whenever I come to eat here after work, all my exhaustion from the day just melts away. This place feels like a second home to me. I like this place so much yesterday. I couldn't resist coming back. Just watching Ludo go, it warms my heart. Milcery? Milcery. Millalil. Sorry, I'll stop. But I won't apologize. Oh, I wonder who we found. Oh, hello there. Do you need something? I was just hoping to ask you some questions. You'll have to speak up, young man. My ears aren't what they used to be. Indeedy. Sincere empath. Indeed? Look, Tim. Indeedy. Hey, you two. What do you think you're doing? A Pokemon is hurt. Please, we need your Indeedy's help. Ah, is that so? Very well. We should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, Indeedy. You can help them out. Indeed. Thank you so much. This way, Indeedy. Spat everywhere.
Whoa.
It appears that Mariana has recovered nicely. Not fully, but at least stable for now. Now, I trust this is enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Brad, before you take Mariana away. And what's that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Every single incident was caught on the surveillance cameras. That's too convenient to be natural. Surely you've noticed, Brad. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. So, you're suspicious of the surveillance cameras, but the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Unless, great detective, you found evidence that Pokemon are being framed? No, well, I have. Not yet. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mariana into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining the Mariana now, sir.
Aww.
I hope Mariana's okay. It'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. If we just had some proof. We have to find some. We need to find some. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mariana finally calmed down. Now we can finally get through here safely. Hey, Tim, I bet we could talk to these people right now. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. Thank you for calming that Mariana down just now. You really did us a favor.
Yes.
Just mixing their voices up. Get over it. Oh, we actually didn't do much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what did you need? Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are used when Pokemon are detained? You mean those things that stick to their backs? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. Glowing backs, huh? Oh, kind of reminds me of Volbeat or Illumise. Oh, and the Pokemon seem to be really dislike those devices. How could you tell? I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs.
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about Brad McMaster? He's the police lieutenant, like the blonde one who was just here, big fuckface. Well, not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. Yeah, gives Rhyme City's finest a whole new meaning. I'll be thinking about him in the tub tonight. But, yeah, okay. I don't think we're going to learn anything useful about Brad from these two.
Hey!
What should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's talk to some other people. Lucky for us, there still seems to be a bunch of people out and about. I hope we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. The fuck are you? Oh, what'll I do?
Excuse me?
Do you need help with something? Right so. See, that building back there? One of my kids accidentally blew a ball up onto the roof, but I can't get it up there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. No kidding. I can't even see that high from here. Scaling a wall is pretty much out of the question. Yep. And the icing on the cake? I foolishly promised my kid I'd get the ball back to him by tomorrow. Why am I doing this today? Anyway, there's got to be some way to get up there, right? Actually, I think this calls for some Pokemon help. Then let's go look for a Pokemon that's good at climbing buildings. We'll see what we can do. Please wait for us here. Really? Thank you so much. Let's go RCA Palm. Where did Lipton go? Run, 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 run as fast as I can, because I'm running to the statue in the fountain again. I meant to say, oh, shut up, I can't even talk. Fountain statue. Oh. A-bomb, masterful tail dexterity. I see, the Apom of Rhyme City are as energetic as ever. Say, these Pokemon are good at climbing trees, aren't they? You think this one could retrieve that guy's ball? Oh, that's a great idea. Apom? Hey Apom, I was wondering if you could help us. Do you think you could get the ball down from up on a rooftop? Apom? Please, Apom. You're the only one who can help us. Apom!
Alright.
Oh look, there it goes. I think we managed to get our feelings across. I hope we managed to get the ball down. Let's go see. Oh, you're the two from earlier? Guess what? After you left, an Apom appeared and got the ball for me. So it helped you out after all. Glad to hear it. Ah, I figured you sent it. It was such a huge help. My kids will be so happy now. Though, I'd better give them a stern talking to about taking care of their things. Don't go too hard on them. Kids will be kids. Looks like Apom wants to play with the ball too. Apom! Oh, do you want to play with my kids? They'd be so happy to have an Apom as a friend. Apom! Looks like you're happy to make a new friend too, Apom. Oh, yay! Oh, that's cool. A family gets like an Apom friend. Oh, God. Might become a partner of someone, or not. Oh. That's pretty sweet. Yes, you're very adorable. Pump, 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 kaboo, pump, 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 kaboo. Oh god, for a second there I thought the game sound wasn't coming through in OBS for some reason. Now that... Has that injured Pokemon gotten any better? Yes, it's recovering quickly, thanks to Indeedee. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Remember, helping each other out in times of need is the secret to a long life. Either that or the meth. I'll be sure to keep my ring nice and secure on my fingers from now on. Thanks for helping earlier, Ferret. This is where the woman said she heard the strange voice. Low, low. Whoa! I really did hear something. Isn't that a Pokemon cry? Is it? Yeah. I can't quite tell what species, but it's got to be a Pokemon. Wherever it's coming from. It can't be far. Let's take a look around. Taylor! New in town. Hello? Hello? Who's that Pokemon? Sorry. Who's that Pokemon? It's a Taylor. So that's what the crying out was. Hello? Hello? Boy, it's loud. Why do you... Says, I was just so loud saying that. Why do you suppose it's making so much noise? I have a feeling this tailor only recently left its nest. Apparently young tailor often become lonely and start loudly crying out for their parents. Gosh, now I'm kind of worried about it. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. Tailor are also known for being gutsy. Keep up your spirits, Tailor. No! Well then, let's go report what we found. I went to say repost. I know someone else who was loud from the day she left her home. Oh, detective, how did the investigation go? Turns out the voice you heard was a tailor's. I think it was crying out because it's only just left its nest recently. What a relief. Now I know there's nothing to worry about when I pass by. Oh, but if it's not too much to ask, would you mind introducing yourself to Taylor? I'm sure if there's someone checking in on it, it'll feel safer too. Good idea. I actually just arrived in Rhyme City myself. I'll say hello to Taylor whenever I'm on my way home. I hope we can be friends. Thanks. I bet you two will become friends in no time. God, this makes me just want to live in the Pokemon world. Wait a sec, why you got another thing above here? What do you need? Oh, I asked you about Brad. Do you know a man named Brad McMasters who works in Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue shirt, looks like a fuckface, blonde hair, probably only person he's ever had sex with is himself, daily, or whenever he gets a chance, licks the mirror if he's in it. Oh, you just came to see me earlier. He asked me to tell him about Impotent. So I told him, well, everything. How much Impotent loves playing pranks, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. The lieutenant was a really good listener. He took it all very seriously, but I never figured out exactly why he was asking me all that. I see. Thanks again for your help. So Brad was asking about Impotent, who'd already been detained? Just what is Brad up to? Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Because this way is the way I go. I'ma go this way. Can I help you? Do you know a man named Brad McMasters who works for Rhyme City Police? He's tall, typically wears himself as a cock ring or whatever. Just, like, there's shiny windows here. He obviously would have been looking at himself. Oh yes, the lieutenant just left, in fact. Really? Do you know what he was doing here? The same thing as you, actually, investigating the flower display until Leon was accused of vandalizing. I couldn't make out what, but he was muttering something to himself the whole time. Just like at the fountain. Brad sure spends a lot of time returning to the scenes of crimes. But why is he investigating these crime scenes after the Pokemon have already been attained? Really makes me wonder. I'll check. Ah, shit. What is it? What is it? Do you know a man named Brad McMasters who works for Rhyme City Police? He's tall, blonde hair, probably never looked you in the eye unless your eyes were reflecting him. Might have tried to lick your eye if it was reflecting him. Yeah, I just met him. He came up too close to me, but then after I pushed him back and wiped the spit off my face, he came and he asked me some questions. Oh, really? What about? The lieutenant asked me for more details on my Melpeco's ability. So I explained how Melpeco's appearance and typing of his aura wheel changed, depending on whether it's hungry or full. Maybe Brad. Oh my god, stop going. Why am I going? Maybe Brad came to the same conclusion we did. It doesn't make sense for Melpeco's aura wheel to have been electric type if he was hungry when he used it. If that's true, then what exactly is Brad trying to do? Can I go this way? Probably not. Is it going to let me go the back way? What the fuck? Again? What is going on? This is really weird and a little bit too weird. Why is this doing this? I don't know. Don't tell me my capture card's going. Oh, wow! Are you lonely? Don't worry, I'll show you make friends in a second. Wow. Thank you so much for helping earlier. Marianne's doing much better. Indeed. Is there cafe checks I need to do? Oh, maybe I have to ask about Brad. Nope. Nope. Who have I missed then? Maybe the cops and robbers, or maybe the guy near the police station. Let's go. Let's see what I'm going to be introducing. I've collected a good amount of information about Brad. Now it's time to organize it and think it through. He's conducting his own investigation.
Okay.
I mean, that's straightforward, so I don't really think I need to ask more people that. If Brad were the one giving the orders to Ditto, there'd be no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining the Pokemon. So you think Brad's just investigating the incidents like we are? Yeah, I do. And this one. Let's see what I can do here. Let's figure out what those cube-shaped devices really are. Could they be devices that make Pokemon stand out? Could they be devices that make Pokemon go berserk? I don't think either of that's correct. We're missing a little bit of information. But I don't know who else to ask. Not you. Maybe you. Back to visit Pikachu again, are we? You sure are passionate about this case. Actually, that's not why I'm here. Can I ask you a question or two? Did anything strange happen today in the city? I don't know if I'm necessarily call it strange, but there have been several Pokemon-related incidents. At this rate, we're going to fill up every detainment room we've got. That must be pretty stressful for the Pokemon. If they're stressed, they could work it out during their daily exercise time. Thanks for letting us know about the Lieutenant McMasters. No trouble at all. What did you need him for, anyway? Oh, I just remembered something about the incident Pikachu was involved in. I thought he could help with the investigation, and it could help with it, so I just wanted to tell him, the Lieutenant. Understood. Thanks for reporting whatever you can. Do you know anything about those cube-shaped devices being put on the Pokemon that are being detained? Oh, those things. I hear they're management tags. I don't quite understand how they work, but they're pretty interesting. The moment a Pokemon is outfitted with a device, it goes with the police without any resistance. Okay, that's what I needed. Really? The Pokemon do that on their own? Yes, it's much safer when they aren't violent.
Let's think.
Yeah, I know. Lego! Let's figure out what they are. They're devices. Could the devices be for controlling Pokemon?
Okay.
Those devices might actually be capable of controlling Pokemon. You really think so? I do. We don't have any evidence yet, of course, but it seems they're that way. Oh, it seems that way based on what we've heard. If that's true, then Ditto was forced to obey someone's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. If the person orchestrating these crimes was controlling Ditto, how were they able to give it orders? Based on all the witness statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True, but they had to have been someone at the crime scene talking directly to Ditto, right? Well, yeah. I can't really think of any other method they could have used. Maybe a witness somehow saw someone giving out orders? Yeah, we should ask around.
Okay.
Now that we know Brad isn't the culprit, and we got that tip about Ditto too, we should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night? Would they even let us in? The officer at reception desk said we could visit him up to twice a day. As long as the station open, I think it'll be fine. Okay, good. Actually, I do need to check. What do you... Sorry, give me 2 secs. Would you like to visit? Would you like to visit Pikachu now? Yup. Then follow me. It's alright. She just took some of the crack cocaine out of the investigation lockup. What's the evidence? Evidence. Entertainment day 2. Pikachu. Evening. Ugh. I'm in the detainment room. Ugh. Back at it with the missing memories. Mystery for another time. Right now, my goal is the chief's office on the 2nd floor. There was a duct in his office, but it doesn't seem to be connected to the ones here in the detainment rooms. I'll have to go up to the 1st floor and search for a duct that connects to the chief's office. I guess I'll go see Luxray first, though. I can look for a duct leading to the chief's office after that. Alright. Oh.
So, I hear you love jewels. Are you familiar with the Aurora drop?
Nah, I don't know what that is. Never heard of it.
Really? You sure?
You calling me a liar? Don't mess with me.
No, I believe you.
Cute. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to leave this one here. I think I was just trying to check the time before, after, for some reason, the thing stopped. And I think if we go this, it'll be too long. And I don't want to run it too long. I'm not sure how much more we have. Like, this feels like the type of case that then breaks into the final case type of thing. But at the same time, I don't want to overguess. Obviously, we're not going to finish it next step. There's going to be a bit. And for some reason, we stopped again. So, I don't freaking know. But either way, as always, comments if you want, likes, but check Discord, Twitch, and Twitter, links down below. If you want to request a specific game, save up some stream points from being active during stream, and request, and I can do it either here on YouTube or there on Twitch. But anyway, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, until my next video, which hopefully is working, I'll see ya.